Hello, everyone. Hopefully, we got the audio and everything going. Just waiting for it to pop up to make sure. Let's see here. Come on. I got the email saying I went live. Tells myself that I went live. You know. Let's go. Oh, there's a bit of a delay. Unless it's actually working, it's not telling me. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, everyone hear me good? Oh, okay. There we go. All right, everyone hear me good? Oh, okay. There we go. All right, everyone hear me good? All right, I think we got it. Oh, let's make the chat a little bigger here. There we go. How do we do that? All right, everyone hear me good? Not the right button at all. We got it. Oh, it is the right button. Let's make the chat a little bigger here. There we go. How do we do that? All right, everyone hear me good? Not the right button at all. We got it. Not there. Oh, it is the right button. Let's make the chat a little bigger here. There we go. I'll just keep it there, I guess. All right, everyone hear me good? Not the right button. All right, how's everyone doing today? It is the right button. Let's make the chat a little bigger here. There we go. I'll just keep it there, I guess. All right, everyone hear me good? Not the right button. All right, how's everyone doing today? It is the right button. So we got Mark, we got non-playable character, a couple of the usuals, that's good. How's everyone doing today? So we got Mark, we got non-playable character, you guys can hear me fine, right? That's good. How's everyone doing today? I don't really see anything coming up here. So we got Mark, we got non-playable character, you guys can hear me fine, right? That's good. How's everyone doing today? I don't really see anything coming up here. So we got Mark, we got non-playable character, you guys can hear me fine, right? That's good. Good to go. I don't really see anything. Hopefully I can see the thumbs up. We got Mark, we got non-playable character. I'm just gonna get in on it. Hopefully it's all good to go. That's good. Good to go. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully I can see myself. We got Mark, we got non-playable character. You guys are hearing me fine? Hopefully it's all good to go. That's good. Good to go. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully I can see myself. We got Mark, we got non-playable character. You guys are hearing me fine? Hopefully it's all good to go. That's good. Good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in. Sorry. Got the Land Rover on. You guys are hearing me fine? Hopefully it's all good to go. That's good. It's pretty much done. It's all good to go. Really just the Land Rover on. You guys are hearing me? Put a winch on it. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna start out doing that. It shouldn't be too bad. Really just the Land Rover on. You guys are hearing me? Put a winch on it. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna start out doing that. It shouldn't be too bad. I only have one mic on. I don't understand why it does that. It's like I haven't changed it since last time. I don't even have the big mic there. Sounds better now. Oh, okay. I don't know what I changed. I just have my headphone mic on. I don't even have anything else. GoPro mic isn't connected. Nothing. But all right. Hopefully we're good to go. Alrighty. Yeah, so I wanted to throw a winch on here because it's just, I got this bumper on here, but it's got this massive open area. So I had bought well, first I had printed, I don't know where I put it. I printed like a fake one to put in, but it was way too small. I just sworn I kept it. It was just way too small, and it was like comical how small it was in here. And then I had grabbed this. I left and came back. It was like I was watching a loop. I thought it was my TV at first. Hey, how you doing, Alvario? Haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, but it's all good for both of you guys right now. The loop might have been because I was trying to add a mic for a second. But I bought a new like wireless mic, like a lav mic that I use on my phone, but for a GoPro. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I bought this winch, which again looked a little small. And plus, I wasn't really a big fan of the red. So I got this glow back one. It has like a controller and everything, which I don't care about the controller too much. I'm just gonna hopefully hook it up to the actual receiver. Like I don't want the remote or anything. But yeah, just really, honestly, we're probably not going to use it or anything. It's just for looks. But if it can be there and functional, hey, why not, right? I think this one, yeah, that looks a little bigger. I'm hoping that's going to look a skosh better right there. I am just not sure mounting wise how it's going to work, but we'll see. It looks like it has an adapter of some sort. And it comes with like its own little, I think I can connect it. So you can do the controller, which is funny because it looks like a little mini real controller. Or you can do it from the receiver. So that's cool. I was going to use like a different ESC, like a small stock ESC out of something, but I guess I don't have to now. That'd be nice. But yeah, to put this on, I have to take the bumper off, which I wired in the LEDs nicely, sort of. It's all zip tied in. So the wife likes how it looks, but she hasn't had it out yet because it just barely started melting enough, and we haven't been out. But she loves how it looks. I'm really hoping to get out soon. Oh man, I put some crazy magnets on this thing. There we go. And oh yeah, there's not many female figures. I found China. She kind of fits in there. She's chopped off right at the waist. The bits and pieces are up there on the shelf. No, it's fine, Alvario. I figured you'd just get to me whenever, we talked about it, and I figured you'll never. We were talking about how busy you were for work, so not a problem. Let me know, and we can get some sizes made up, and not a problem at all. Yeah, I wonder if I just undo these, then I'll be able to just move it around because I really don't want to unzip tie everything. It's kind of a pain, but I will unzip tie just these up here. How's everyone been doing? I know you're up in my area, sort of area, up in New England. Hold on one second, guys. I got a kid thing I got to do real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had a kid thing, and I just realized I never turned off the furnace to not go off while I'm down here. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. All right. I think we're finally good to go. Let's see. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing? Yeah, it is quite pretty, huh? The pink and purple camo, and then the pink and purple camo combo, and you got purple china in there. But yeah, that's the only figure I could find. She's chopped off at the waist. Yeah, it's just yeah, Mark. I'm here now. Sorry. I thought I said it loud enough that I was gonna run away real quick, but I had to do a little kid thing. Um, alrighty. I was taking these zip ties off. That's what I was doing here. Yep. Hoping if I can just loosen this enough to twist it, should be good. Just don't have to work with it the whole time on. Work with it on the truck, not too bad. And I do this in through here. Okay, I guess not too bad actually if I do it this way. Oh, oh boy. I take all this off just to do this. It looks like. I don't think I can sneak it in behind it. No, just a bit too big. Which means I'm gonna have to probably connect this up. Oh, you know, I just realized this is gonna be off of receiver power. How you doing, JD? I don't want it to go off of receiver power. And again, like I said, I'm not really gonna be using it much. This is more just for looks. So I'll run it that way first and see how it goes. Who knows? It might not even be rated for anything more than receiver power. I have no idea. But that'll loosen it up enough. What do we got here? Oh, it's a cable on this one. So the one that this red one has like a synthetic type of rope on it. All right, let's see here. Why does this have so many? Why does it have a? Oh, you can just straight up power it. Yeah, it is not receiver. I didn't even notice it didn't have the third wire. So this is literally just power. Um, okay. Nope. How's that supposed to work? They have a Dean's? Like what? What are they going for here? Winch and battery. Um, they're both male. I'm not sure what. Am I just supposed to use this jumper? That's fine, but that's a bit long. I'll just be shortening that down whenever I get it all set, I guess. Let's see. Of course, Dean's not going to happen. I guess I could use this for now. No, I can't. What do they? What? I don't understand what they are going for with this. I mean, you can a lot of times plug these into here just to make it work, but I just want to unravel that a little bit. So I can find a. Where is it? Just looking for a SCX24 battery. Probably tucked away in here. Oh, here we go. PH 2.0 or whatever it's called. Oh, and then here, does this even have batteries in it? Well, we're about to find out. This does not have batteries in it. Okay. I wonder what this thing takes, because I don't have a lot of little button cells that small. This might just be going to an ESC. Yep. And I'm guessing 2032s of some sort, and probably like 2 of them, but they don't tell you. Yeah, nothing there. All right. Well, we'll hook it up to a little receiver and see how it goes. See if it lives, you know? You guys got anything going on tonight? You working on anything? I'm gonna guess that's probably why that's blinking, because it doesn't have a connection to this. So, rid of that. I have. Where did I put it? I think it's this. No. I was thinking about using this. It's the out of the YouTube B18, I think. I was thinking about using this for a speed controller type of thing, just because it's kind of small, and it, I think it's rated to like 15 amps or something. I don't even remember. 20 amps, something like that. It's been a while since I even looked at it, but I just was thinking the other day when I was looking for stuff, like, what should I use? And then I have a. Nope, it's not in there. I have a dual ESC that I used on the what was it called here? Used it on my Arctos when it had the lifty tilt bed. Man, I can't even think of the word of that. Oh, there it is. And this is, I think, already has. Yeah, this already has JST on it and everything. Do you know how to make the LC80 turn signals stay on when you turn the lights on? I figured out headlights and taillights. Where can I connect them? So on my LC80, I think I had a splitter. So where you put the headlights to stay on and all that, I just put a splitter in, and I have all my. The only thing that goes on like by itself is the reverse lights, and all the rest of it just turns on with like the headlights. And then because it has the high beams, I have like the high beams and the overhead light go on high beams. So that's what I ended up doing. I think I put a three. Was it a three? I think it was a three-way splitter to go into the one or something like that, just so they would all go at the same time. Got the ESC and receiver mounted in my 24 buggy tonight, waiting on a server to come finish up electronics. Is that the one you were showing me a picture of earlier that you were redoing the panels, JD? Alvario. Yeah, I've never actually had a winch. This is my first winch. I don't usually do it. Honestly, I'm only adding it because the bumper has a hole in it. Other than that, I don't care too much. I just don't want to have a hole. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty tight in there. Oh, what am I going to put a receiver on this thing? I think it's the one out of my Helamon. I think the controller's right over here. Nope, that is not the controller. Where did I put it? I guess let's start on the Mias one. I just need to use it just to make it move. I ended up getting a second one of these because the first one was full of all the little guys, and I liked it, and it was small enough where it would. Oh, that's right. I had this set up completely weird where this didn't actually power the receiver, so it doesn't even have a power connection. I'm really messing myself up this whole all day. 4 volts to 9 volts, so I could just plug in power, so that works. Yeah, I'm just gonna plug this in there. Let's see. Yeah, the 24 buggies, like, there's no room, it seems. When I did the bug 24, there was no room in it, and I got it to fit because I made sliders, but that's because I had a body. But you're like, I guess that's not even really a buggy. Like yours is an actual buggy. Um, yeah, they're just so tight. I do want to make one just to have one, but I'm not looking forward to making it all fit. So this is 7.4 volts. So we're just going to plug this in and power it up. I think. Hope I don't have the right one. Let's see here. Put on there. Is this one not connected to this one? I could have sworn it was. No, it's solid green, so it's bound. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. I can hear it. Okay. All right. Don't need that there. That's there. This is powered to here. Disconnect, reconnect. I'm not sure how much makes it your way, but I enjoy the car. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. I think it's like 70% or something. I don't remember. They think they take like 70% right off the top. I think it is. I really thought that this would move right now because this. Oh, I didn't power the ESC. I'm not thinking today. I think I got home kind of late, and it was just kind of like I don't want to say scrambling, but I'm like I need to get everything figured out, and then yeah, I need to power the ESC. Ugh. I don't know if I can get this PH 2.0 connect. Oh, I did. Look at that. It's not that one. Not that one. Yeah, this doesn't move it either. Huh. Alrighty. Maybe this ESC is not working. Possibly. I haven't used it in a long time. And then yeah, I feel like I'm just missing something, but I don't know what I'd be missing here. But this is powered up. And I got steering. So I'm bound. So channel 4. Let's see what channel 4 is here. VRB. So if it's connected to that, oh, kind of. Okay. It's going in, but it won't go out. Interesting. What if I change that to SWB? Oh my goodness, it hates me. It's sort of alive. It doesn't want to actually like work correctly though. I don't understand it. It'll only go in. Maybe I'm just not doing this right. I don't know. Yeah, it'll only go in. What? That is the most confusing thing. This is why I guess that's why I don't do winches. I don't know. I need to unpower that though because I don't want to try to slam in again. Let's do VRA and See where we are with, no, wrong one, sorry. Endpoints. Yeah, we got all the way. Button type. Just the channel, so it's not going to change anything. Are we going to mess up? Oh boy. Okay, it's going out. Going in. Okay. We got somewhere. This is the problem with cable, though. That's why I hate cable in my ATVs and stuff, too. I don't know why it wouldn't work on SWB, though, or BRB. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I just wanted to get that out, though, just so I could separate it. Man, that was a pain. I mean, it was kind of my fault, but I think. Literally just wanted to do this so I can get this apart. Oh. I don't even know if this is going to fit. Do you think that would do it? Oh, and this metal frame doesn't fit at all. I can try reversing the channel, but I think that it would just like wouldn't back go in and like say counterclockwise go in, clockwise go forward, and then if I reverse it would just go the other way around. That's what I would think, but maybe it's just not set up with like negative 100 to 100. I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. Let me see if this even is gonna fit because that's not looking too good in there. Unless I can mount it directly to the bottom of this, which the mounts don't look right. So I'm not sure. I think it's going to be too wide of a mount, like these brackets here. Ugh. Should have just taken the bumper off, but oh, this thing barely fits in there. Like it doesn't even actually fit in. I can I can get two of the four bolt holes to match up. It's backwards now. I'm just realizing, anyways. Oh yeah, my procrastination of trying to not take all this apart is really annoying me now. Yeah, I can get two bolt holes to line up, and the other two are way far forward. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, Mark. Really appreciate that. It's awesome. Ow, got my thumb stuck in there. I think size-wise, though, it's going to be at least closer than that red one was. I don't know. It's mostly just for look. Hey, you doing, buddy? uh, it's going to do what I want, I think. But I just need to figure out how I'm going to mount this in here, I guess. It's not. Oh, I didn't realize that this was like crimped on. Man, thanks, Mark. Man, you're just throwing up the memberships. Oh, RC Family got one. Awesome. Bonita Creek, MKRC, Riviera, King Kong. I don't know who that is yet. I don't think. Rating them not bad. I got here like just a little bit before. Kind of was like a little chaotic just to start it up. But I didn't like test anything or anything. They had a little echo at the beginning, but we're good to go. Yeah, Oliveri, I guess I got to mess around with trying to elongate those holes and stuff. I mean, it looks like technically this bracket would work, but because it's just so far back it's not going to, but I can use this as a template at least to drill the holes if I need to. Because, oh man, that's like the motor just is all the way over. And I don't know if I have that all the way over. No, the holes do fit. Okay. Well, what size are those bolts? Oh, scroll down. I think this is like an M2. Yeah, it's an M2. Alrighty. Let me see what I have for M2 hardware. Yeah, oh, that's M3. Oh, it's the same container looking. There we go. See, we got something that works here. Just as long as I can get the 2 in there for now, make sure it's gonna fit where I want, works, well enough. Then I'll just maybe drill some holes or something and get it going. But I'll drill that, not on camera because you guys would hate that noise. Oh my goodness. Yep. There we go. Well, actually, you know what? Where is... They are... I wouldn't be able to put the other 2 in anyways because they're going to be... Oh boy. They're going to be way out on the edge. They're like, it's like right here. So I might have to do kind of like what you were talking about, Alvario, and like egg it out a little bit to the side. But I'll get just the 2 in for now, just for tonight. Just so we can... oh boy. Well, lost a screw, never getting that one back. Just so we can get this thing mounted up just to see how it performs, I guess, see how it looks. Oh, it's a 0.05. I think that's going to be way too long, actually. Oh, I'm glad to hear you watch it daily. I mean, I don't put out videos daily, but if you want to put it on repeat, go right ahead. Oh, there we go. Got one started. And I can't even imagine, like, Crawler Canyon, Mr. C, he does a video, like, every day. I can't even imagine doing that. I already don't have time as it is, I feel like, to do what I do. Oh, there we go. That one's not long enough either. What am I doing here? They were out of the same bin. Okay. What goes on? Oh, it's just because I'm dumb and I'm totally missing the bolt hole. I was like going in between where the spool is. I literally just want to mount this up to make sure everything's going to work how I want it. Come on. Oh, that one's too long. I knew it. I was right the first time. Ugh, come on. There we go. First, I found your Tacoma video surprising in the fact that your 24M came with a plastic spur gear. My 24M came with a metal one with no... Really? It did? Mine came with the plastic one in it, and it had the metal one in the box. And I was like, oh, I'll put the stronger one in. It'll be better. Noisiest thing, as you guys saw. And if you look on the Facebook groups and stuff like that, people say the same thing. They're like, it's so noisy, I don't even want it. A lot of people will swap it back. Well, I mean, some will keep it, but a lot of people swap it back. I'm surprised it came with the metal one on it. I wonder if they had the plastic one on a lot of the... Because I got one of the first ones. Well, I say first ones, but I ordered mine when I was on the live. Oh, this isn't going to be centered in this bumper. That's going to annoy the hell out of me. Ugh. Now that it's mounted, I can see it. I'll show you guys in a minute. Hold on, I'll just put this in so it's not all flopping around. You can see it easier with the silver. When CKRC did the live announcing the drop of the 24M Tacoma, I didn't even know it was coming, obviously, and I saw the video and I instantly went on before they even finished the live. I instantly went on and ordered it because it just looks so good. And actually, it looks so good that JD bought one. I think, or just the body. It just kind of came out good. They did really good styling on it. Okay. Yeah, look how off center it is. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but it's like, ugh. 3.7 millimeters there, 5.3. I mean, it's good. Like, yeah, 1.5 millimeters to the right. And this thing, because it's a right-hand drive to the passenger side, but to us in America, it's to the driver. What is up with this little thing? I know it's supposed to be to lock and unlock it so you can free spool, but it's so wobbly. I feel like it's just gonna break off. Oh man, that's annoying. And I can't go over any farther because the motor's so big. I think there's like a specific one that you're supposed to buy for this. Like uh, this is the bumper that like Injora sells, and then like you can find it on like AliExpress and Amazon, a bunch of no-name people, like no-name brands or whatever. And it's just resold by a lot of people places. But I think there's like a specific winch that really fits in here nicely, and I just gotta find it. Like someone, like, it's just weird. Like people talk about it, but I don't know which one it is. I gotta look it up. I keep forgetting. Found you on here through Mr. C's Discord. Good info on your channel. Thanks for sharing the knowledge. I'll take it. All I can to get it. Yeah, it's I just like to share stuff. It's just fun to build stuff and fun to talk to people and everything. I've been watching Mr. C for a long time, and I try not to like advertise it on there, but like I have to talk about it. I don't want to be like the guy that's like mooching off of another per channel or something. So I try not to like advertise. I don't know if that sounds weird or not, but I don't want to. I don't want people to be like, oh, he's only here to talk about his channel. So I try to talk about it a little. If I have something on there, I'll maybe show a video in like the YouTube section. But try to do what I can. Is the weather broke where you live? So we had like a couple days of 60 to 65 degrees, and it melted a bunch of the snow. And then it's been in the 30s, low 40s, like the last like week since after that. So it's been slowly melting since then, a little more, but not a ton. But it is melting at least. And I was able to get out on the rocks for the first time in months the other day. Lucky 91 degrees in Oklahoma. Dang man, today was I think a high of 44. I think I had something like that. I don't know. I ended up having to. I was outside working on my expedition. I fixed the exhaust a little bit last weekend, and I had to fix it a little bit more because I kind of just did a rush job. So I had to like finish a couple leaks today, and then went to do an oil change. Realized the box I had sitting on the table was an empty box of my oil filter, so I couldn't do that. So that'll be tomorrow. I grabbed one today when I was out shopping, and then I went to do a serpentine belt tensioner pulley because I thought that was squealing. I changed it, still squealing. Turns out the alternator pulley, and I can't find the alternator pulley by itself, so I had to buy a whole new alternator. That'll be here like Monday. It's just like one thing after another. It's been really annoying. Oh, in New York, yeah. So you're kind of like me, but probably a little warmer, a little less snow, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's hasn't been. I can't wait for the weather to break. It still only shows like 30 to 40s the next week or two. I'm not sure when it's going to be warmer again, but it's eventually going to get there. Hey, how you doing, Cody? But yeah, we got that in there. It's annoying me because I know it's there. I know it's on the way. It's just it's not here yet. I want at least spring. Honestly, I love fall. So I'll take spring just to get rid of the snow and the ice. Like my driveway still has ice on it, some a little bit of it. So it's just I want to get it out of here. Um, it's not horribly off center, but I know it. I know it's there. So I'll just leave it there for now. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, good, nice. yeah, I've never had a Tammy. I just never, not that I never got into them. I just kind of started with an SCX-10 Honcho, and well, my first one was a Venom Creeper. Actually, locally, some guy's selling two of them. I don't know if anyone's ever seen or heard of a Venom Creeper. They were out back in 2010 or so, 12. I can't remember when it was, but when it first came out, I ordered one. I got it from my local hobby shop. They're gone now, and that was a kit and my first crawler, and I put it together. And they were okay, but nothing crazy. But for me, it was amazing. It was my first crawler, and I ended up trading it for something. I can't remember what it was a long time ago. And I just happened to be scrolling Facebook, and someone's selling two of them. One's like new in box, sort of. It's like it's out of the box. It's put together. Well, so it's not new in box, I guess. Um, but he hasn't run it. Like it's just been it was built and then sat there. And then the other one was used a little bit, but not much. And I'm like tempted to get one, tempted to buy him honestly, just for a nostalgia type of thing. Endure tools are the best tools I've used. Endure has been pretty good for me. I use Wira a lot just because I use them at work too, so, and I just know that they work really well. Like I've never wore out a tip, and I have right here I have 0.05, 1.52, 2.5, and 3. I think yeah, up to 3. But then the kit also came with like zero point 0.7, and there was another one. I don't know where it is, and they've been good too. They've been great. But yeah, the Endure tools are good. I think no, these aren't. I don't remember what these ones are. It might have been just like one of those no name. It's just the hex, for nuts and bolts and stuff. But those have been pretty good, and they've been good too for getting into the skinny wheels. These ones, they actually like will go like the 8 mil for my Helamon. Yeah, my Helamon is really it's a TXXRCS or thinking wheel or whatever it's called, and it actually fits in there, and not many fit in. I was very surprised. Yeah, yeah, it works out good. I like the weird tools, and like I said, the Endura tools are great. I have like the Endura driver, like the pencil driver, and it works good, but it's slow. Mark, I think we've talked about nitros a little bit before. I have a couple of them, but I'm converting them to electric, and I think that you said that was blasphemy or something. But I can't stand having to fiddle with it. I don't. The sound's awesome. It's cool, but yeah. And then what's funny is I was trying to sell slash trade some tools and stuff around locally, some pack out, Milwaukee pack out, and I put we'll trade for RCs, and everyone that's been trying to trade me stuff, it was all I ended up selling them. But anyone that's tried to trade me stuff is always a nitro. Like they're just like, yeah, I don't use it anymore. It's too much work. And I was like, that's why I don't want it. When I've run one gas in my life, cannot imagine owning one without converting. Exactly. I need some ball end tips for like breaking screws loose as an angle as not stripping. Yeah, I know what you mean with the ball end. The problem with ball ends is they wear way faster. Not so much with RCs probably, but in general, like what I've seen, they wear way faster. And also, if you get a really strong, like if you lock tight, like say like a 1.5 or 2.5, which that's yeah 2.5, and you're trying to break it loose, that ball end can snap off wicked easy. Like they're a little more fragile. But they are nice to get in at an angle and everything. I just try to use like longer bits, like my longer 2.0, and then also I just recently bought because I can't find mine. I just bought a new 12-inch hex extension to get into, and I can do like the whole truck from one side. Actually, I haven't even opened this thing yet. Oh, they like shrink wrapped it so good it's like into the cardboard. This thing is a bit excessive, but yeah, I mean, there we go, huh? That's a good 16 inches of I can do the truck from here. Look at that. And this is more just for getting into like to get to a motor or something if you can fit. The problem is these extensions are always way too thick here a lot of times, but if you can, you sneak up in there you sneak up somewhere, you can kind of get through there. Like, if I want to go past a wheel. But yeah, I had a skinnier one. I don't remember the brand of it, but I can't find it. So I ended up grabbing just this one. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, nitro wise, they're cool. They sound awesome. Yeah, but just here, going from here to like my friend's house or like my mom's house or anyone's house, I'd have to readjust the carb. Just kind of annoying. Uh, never mind. If you feel the screw rounding off, use the driver at an angle. This technique gets the screw. Yeah, I'll do that too. Like if it's rounding out like this, I'll just I'll like kind of push real hard and twist like this, like almost like I'm a lever, and it grabs that little bit of a hex edge sometimes. Sometimes. Holy extension. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. And I also grabbed. Okay, I kind of forgot until we started talking about. Well, can't open this thing. This one Granger had too, just sitting there on the. Granger had this one too, sitting on the rack, and I had to grab it to kind of get in the corners. This is more for home, obviously, but you can hold it, and it twists, so you can like get into it's like good for like in the corner cabinets and all that stuff. Thing's quite heavy though, for what it is, but kind of useful around the house. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I've never seen an RC car in public. They're so fun, especially in England. Yeah, I don't really see them a lot either. What's funny is they are very popular, but I know like with me, I feel weird being around a bunch of other people that aren't into RCs because like I'll go trailing and like most younger people or my age or whatever are kind of like, oh hey, it's cool or whatever. Like they don't care, but they're just like, oh that's cool. But then you get the older people and they'll like walk by you and they're like, oh, I can't believe you're doing that. You're supposed to be walking and enjoying nature. Like I'll get people doing that, and I'm like, I mean, they won't say it to me, but you can see it in their face. But most people are pretty chill about it. But I don't see. You know what? I don't think I've ever been on a trail and ran into anyone else trailing an RC. Now that I think about it, the only time I've ever really seen other people with an RC is when I used to go camping a long time ago when I was a kid, and people would bring them to the campgrounds and stuff. And in England, isn't it real rainy over there? That's what I hear, but I don't know. Never been there. I have a lot of electrics also, even tiny ones. Yeah, I knew you had a good amount of other stuff, Mark, because I've seen you in the other, you know, I think it was like in the Facebook groups and 24 stuff and all that. And yeah, Raiden, I love my Hobby Plus CR18 piece, like the Arctos, the Terranaut, the Rock Band. I was second Arctos, that's my son's. The FX118 is technically a CR18P. If you're enjoying nature and modern, that's what I say. You know what? Okay, so I've been into RCs a long time, but I got back into them pretty hard in the last couple of years, as you guys can see, and it helped me get out and walk and trail more because I've lost a ton of weight, just getting out more. Like it gives me something to do. If I'm just going for a walk, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm walking, like. But if I'm like using my RC, like I can try to climb something, I'm paying attention to it. And I also think I keep a pace a little bit better because I'm trying to go with it and not just like diddle daddle. And of course, obviously, you stop here and there for rocks and everything. But everyone, when I drive my trucks, everyone is staring because it looks so cool. By everyone, I mean literally everyone, including children. Everyone enjoys watching me drive my rigs. Yeah, I know how you feel when you get to certain people, like especially when you're. That is one thing when you're going on a trail and there's kids that walk by you, especially the little ones. They want to touch it, and so I just kind of like let off the trigger, so I don't want to like hit them or run them over. Um, But the problem I have is like the little ones, they want to pick it up because they think it's a toy, and I'm like, oh, 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 I'm like I don't want to yell at your kid, but keep your kid away, and like, you know, I don't want them to do anything. I don't want them to get hurt, but I also don't want them to break it. So, but yeah, everyone, like kid wise especially, they love it. And then like I'll meet people that are actually asking me questions about it, but they don't do it. Like but I've never really met anyone else on the trail that actually has other RCs or drives. Like they just, it's always someone that's curious about it. For Easter, I'm giving my Land Rovers. There you go. Yeah, get some Easter eggs on there and drive around with it. You know, especially with kids and stuff, they'd love it. You know, go on walks way more often. Yeah, same. Like I a couple of times a week I try to go on a trail. That makes me wish I was in your area to see that. Yeah, I know, right? Just going down the trail and also there's just this RC with like bunny ears coming over the top of the hill. You're like, what is this? You just see the bunny ears at first too, and you're like, thought he wasn't real. Do a little shuffle right. They make them not too. Yeah, it kind of does scare them a little, but I also don't want to scare a little kid because then they start crying, and then I have to be like, you know, like, yeah, technically it's a toy, but it is a toy. Yeah, you know, but I don't want to say adult toy because there's kids that play with it too, but like, you know, it's not like a, you know, most kids aren't going to be playing with what we have a lot of times. So yeah, definitely a more powerful toy. I go on walks in the trailers. Like, yeah, I try to go at least a couple times a week. It you know, with work, kids, house stuff, it's just kind of difficult sometimes. But yeah, I usually go at least one time on the weekend and one time during the week, kind of thing. Because that's how I get like during the summer and the fall last year. That's how I was getting the footage of going places. I'd go up on some of the trails on the weekends and stuff and get some footage of them. Half your rigs are brushless. All my rigs are brushless except for the YK41011 where I put in my first brush motor and I don't know how long. That's the only brush I have, and I was very surprised at how good brushed DSCs and motors have come because I haven't had a brushed motor in I don't know how long. I think, well, I mean, if you don't count these, because when these, so I guess I shouldn't have been surprised because honestly, the Terranaut was great stock brushed, and I actually put it back in, and I put the MB100 in it. The Arctos was great brushed, but then I guess maybe I'm just basing it off of like the S624s that are horrible stock brushed. Oh, and then the F624Ms were pretty good brushed also. Yeah, so I think the last brush motor I had was like an Endura 25 turn or something back in the day with like a Radio Link, you know, the Radio Link ESC that's wicked cheap. It was okay, but you know, tell everyone if you enjoy walking, talking, taking RC makes walking more fun. Funny you say that because your reason is the reason I got into RC. Cutting some weight. Now I have like 6 RCs. Wife has one. Son has one. Yeah, I didn't. I got back into it because I wanted to, but also I figured it might help me. So, like I said, it was kind of like I wanted to, but then also I'm like, you know what? This might get me out more because I might actually try to go and have fun, you know, and go and try. I mean, it's just fun in general, but you know, it definitely helped. I mean, like I've lost a ton of. Okay, so not to get too personal, but my heaviest I was 350 pounds. I've lost over 100 like 120 pounds, I think, 130 pounds. I mean, it's helped. I mean, I'm also just doing other stuff too and not eating as much crap, but you know, it's helped a ton. And like it, people don't understand changing one part of it will do. Like walking, boring to me. But then I grab the RC, fun. Like I want to do it. The motor. Hold on, let me just really put my RC battery on charge for hours. Well, hopefully it was on an you know, regular charger where it's not going to be like a manual old school charger. You should be good. I get the idea of talking to my trucks from like how who talks to. Did you say talks? What do you have talking to my truck? Is that what you said, Raiden? I don't talk to my trucks really. I guess I kind of do. I'm working on them. Like, why aren't you going in? Why aren't you working? But yeah. What motor is the Terranaut running? I put the stock Terranaut motor in the what do they call it? The big block or whatever that came with it. I liked it that way honestly, and I wanted the Mini 16 out of it back in my UTV 18. So I took it out of there. I put the MB100 in there, the stock motor, because I couldn't put the stock electronics back into it because the stock transmitter is on another truck. I don't remember which one. So I But the MV100 with the Mia still in it. So yeah, that. But I mean, other than that, I just and then everything else is the same though that I've had it. Yeah, I can see that, Mark. I have 5 acres here, but it's I mean, and I know uphill is great. Mine my whole property is just uphill, so it sucks in the winter. It absolutely sucks to get up my driveway. Like my two-wheel drive work van won't get up it. I park at the bottom a lot of times. But the thing is, there's so much tree cover and so many dead leaves everywhere. It's been a pain to RC sometimes because there's just so much of it. Like I need to clear a bunch. I need to make trails. Is what I got to do. I got to go up there and not be so lazy about it, I guess, and make a trail. I do RC up the whole acre. My like if you think about my property is like this. It's like 1 acre wide and 5 acres deep. So it's just up a hill. And the top of my uh, land is like the top of the mountain here, hill. I'm at pretty high elevation, sort of. We get a ton of snow here, and I just need to make like actual trails because I will drive my RC up. But the thing is, it's kind of a pain sometimes with so much leaves and the brush and stuff. I need to clear it and make trails. Wish I had a field. To be fair, that sounds incredibly fun and could get a lot of footage of that. Yeah, I don't have a field here. That's the so I don't. But I have to do any speed run stuff. I go to the road, which is not great because it's a corner. It can be difficult. I have a static caravan in the Lake District, and we go there very often during the summer, so it gives me a lot of time to get footage. Static caravan isn't lowered and everything. Like, are you part of like the van mafia? What do they call it? I'm on their Facebook. Uh, van life thing or whatever. Not van life like like tripping, but van culture. I think it's called. They have some sick vans on there, which I know it's a van, but I think it was. Oh, they changed Facebook again. So annoying. Van, yeah, van culture community. Oh, caravan. I totally forgot that you're over there and not over here. Yep. Still fun, but it's not a lowered caravan. You know, when I was thinking static caravan, I was thinking like you know a Toyota Sienna dumped on like 22s, scraping the ground. I was like, yeah, buddy. To Cody, there's them. My Terranaut has the PureTech torpedo setup. See the single speed transmission. My Terranaut transmission has the helical Hobby Plus gears in it. Yeah, I was gonna put them in. So I was originally gonna put in my helical gears to the Terranaut, but then I realized I took it all apart. I literally took the whole thing apart, and I was like, I totally forgot I have the Mini 16 in here, and it has a 2.3 millimeter pinion. I think I said this in the video actually about the helical gears, and I didn't want to drill out that helical gear pinion because you can't buy it by itself. Um, yeah, so I was like, forget it, and I just kind of took it all in a lump and I put it to the side, and like it was just in pieces. So then I put I put it into the rock band. Well, I took the motor out of the Arctos because I knew that had chipped teeth, and I put it in the rock band. And when I was going to put that back together, I was like, I really want this Mini 16 and the UTV 18. So I just put the stock motor back in because it did great. I'm just going to run it that way, I think. Uh, yeah, I didn't want to make the shaft not round because I know you can just run it and then like sandpaper it down, but I don't know. I'd rather ruin like that 11 tooth pinion when I drilled out the pinion, the original one, like the regular non helical. I'd rather ruin that, which I already drilled out and it didn't ruin, luckily, than ruin that helical gear. And then I didn't want to ruin the shaft of the motor, which I know a lot of people do it. And if you kind of run it and like sand it down, it should be pretty even. But I just didn't want to mess with it. So, and like I said, I wanted to put the Mini 16 back in UTV 18. So, mobile home. It's called America. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a mobile home. Yes, we do. So it's like it takes the wheels off. It's on like cinder blocks or an actual foundation kind of thing. Yep. I always forget that caravan. You know, I should know this though because I watched every single Top Gear video and they talk about caravans. Well, they call it caravaning because they're talking about an actual like camper. We call it a camper where you take it around with you to camp and everything. As you guys clean your muddy RCs. So this one didn't get too muddy, but I mean it got a little muddy from like the little bit of mud that's out there. It's mostly kind of snow and like hard dirt right now. But I'll usually just kind of well, if it's depending on how bad it gets, I'll usually just let them sit and the mud and everything dries up, and I'll just air it out a lot of times. But if it's really bad, so last September I think it was, I went to a mica mine up here, Ruggles Mine in New Hampshire, and I ran a bunch of my RCs, and they were covered because it was really wet there. They were covered in mica dust, uh, dirt, mud, and everything like that. And I actually just took them because I usually have everything is pretty much waterproof. I literally just took them on the front, like cement, right outside my basement is just a cement pad, and I just sat there hosing them down until all the dirt when everything was gone. And actually, you know what's funny is this tire on the LC80. You can see how it's shiny. That's all the mica dust. All this was in my RCs all over the place. Like, you can see how shiny it is. That's still all mica dust on everything. But luckily, it came off the trucks easily. It didn't come off this tire, which is weird. This is the stock LC80 tires. But so I'll usually hose them down, and then I air them out with air. And then I have, where did I put it? It's over there. Like out on the trail, or when I get back to my vehicle, I have one of these like air turbofan things, and I'll blow it out a lot of times to get the water out and the big debris. But I honestly don't like clean anything. I'm one of those guys. Have you changed the turnout gear ratio in the transmission since the first stream? Um, the no. Um, that has the stock transmission with a metal case in it. So that no. The only thing I did in the gearing, actually, I think I put the. Oh, I'd have to look back. I think I did overdrive gears in the front, or I did underdrive gears in the rear. I don't remember which one, but I did that in the axles. Oh no, in the portals. In the portals. But the transmission is the same. What is a Terran? Oh, so what is? Yeah, I guess I kind of forget that people might not know what things are. This is the Terranaut, which, if you're curious what the actual Terranaut stock is, it does not look like this at all. It has a bed, well, not really a bed, but it has fenders, and it has a fifth wheel or whatever you call it hitch for like an actual like gooseneck hitch. There's a box here with like little. I honestly don't know what they are. I think they're supposed to be like for like sonar. They look like it's supposed to be like a military looking truck, and it's from Hobby Plus. And I put the Arctos bed on it, and all the electronics sit in this little box, which I'm gonna make this look like a generator, I think, or something. I just haven't done it yet. I got to get back to this and do some stuff. But yeah, and it's usually green or gray. I painted this whole thing black because I got annoyed at myself, and I tried to weather it, and it looked like crap, so I just sprayed the whole thing black. And yeah, they do call it the big block 280, 58 turd. Yeah, but yeah, I got a couple videos on it. A teardown video. Well, I have an unboxing video, a teardown video, and then my first round of upgrades. Then I never did the second round of upgrades. That's when I got annoyed with the painting. That was in December, and I got so frustrated with it, I kind of just put it to the side. But I do need to make another one of those, and it's more of like a trail-ish truck because if you look at it, it's eight-wheel steer. Um, so it does really good, honestly, crawling and everything. If you go back and look at my unboxing and the first round of upgrades, it does really good. But I'd say technically it's more of a trail truck because of the four axles, but it works awesome. Um, Trucks get stored instantly after a run, regardless of their condition. Yeah, I don't really clean it like kind of like what Raiden said. I mean, if they're really bad, I'll clean. Like that mica stuff was bad. Like it was just everywhere. Like it was. I couldn't believe how shiny they were from the mica. So I rinse those off, let them sit overnight outside against my um, shed, and they dried off. Yeah, it's kind of in the dark there. Yeah, I can see where you're. Now that I pointed it out, I'm sure like, oh, that thing. Yeah. Thinking of getting rubber inserts for inside the tires. All so these my mini slash micro RCs. I don't have like any. They're all like foams because I just don't go in the water with them. Really, those are more. I bring it to a trail, like bring it to a rock, and I'll like run it on the rock. So I don't care if it has uh, silicones or 3D printed inserts in or anything. My FX118 does have it. It has the Mias rock bouncer tires, and it came with them inside of it. But other than that, all of them have foams. Just because I don't run them in the water. If you're not going to run in water, there's kind of no point, depending on how soft they are and what you want. It really depends on what you're going for. But all my other trucks have either silicones, like all the 1/10s, 1/8s, everything has either silicones. This has Enjoy Greens in it, I think it is, or they're Team Revolt 3D printed inserts from Irwin. Yeah, they've definitely come a long way with the stock tires. Those aren't stock, obviously. They're hobby soul, like mudslinger looking tires, but the stock ones on that and on the Arctos and Rock Band, they all did really good. I just wanted to change them up, honestly, more for looks. Like I wanted this one to look more like a Mud Runner type truck, and the Arctos was more. I wanted to make that like a more of a crawler, so I put the bigger tires, the bigger Klingon tires on it. I recommend it even if you're not crawling. You have different inserts for the purpose of their. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely swap them out. Like I mean, they'll definitely help you depending on your truck. It's just for me, the foams have been pretty good. I'll move some foams between one tire to another, or I'll trim them or something, and just make them run how I want to. I feel like the foam inserts aren't great because the moment they get wet, they're not. Yeah, they're not. That's the problem with foam inserts. With my 1/10s don't have them because of that. Because once they get wet, you can do that a few times and dry them out, clean them, but they just they degrade and break down after a while. That's why I always change the insert. Yep, same thing. That considered 16th scale-ish. You talking about the Terranaut? It's technically a 1/18th scale, but scale is relative, as we all know. So, and it's modeled off of after. So it's modeled after not any real truck really. It's like kind of like after like a Hemet type-ish, but not like a military fifth wheel transport truck. So I mean, it's technically 18th scale, but I mean it could be 16th, ish. It's a little beast for sure. It's fun. Yeah, if you go check the videos on it, it's done really good. I love the truck. I can't wait till I can get it out again because since I put those tires, some of these tires were used on the Terranaut Arctos. That's why these ones are used and these ones are new. Um, and they're actually they're 1.0 tires, but I cut them to build 1.3s. Ken on the Shop Mini RC had a tutorial on how to do it. You just kind of cut the bead off, but if you go check out what he has for how to cut it, it works really well. You just cut like the bead lip off pretty much, and it makes it like 1.3, and it fits nicely. How to come across the Revolt inserts? He is in. So I was searching for what was it? I was searching originally for inserts, and then I was on the Crawler Canyon Discord, and I was like, "Hey, has anyone heard of Team Revolt and his inserts?" And then literally someone tagged him, and he's like I think I said I was on the Crawler Canyon Discord, just to make sure. Crawler Canyon Discord. Someone tagged him and said, "Hey, he's right here," and I was like, "Oh, he's in the channel. I didn't realize that." So I've been talking to him ever since, and yeah, I work with him a lot on different tires and stuff, and yeah, it works great. I absolutely love the inserts. You make me want to paint my turnout black. Looks better than the gray. I think so too. Honestly, I got the green one, and I don't know where the stock plastics. I had them in a box, and I only got the green one. No, I didn't. I got the gray one. I got the gray one because I figured everyone was going to get the green one. That's what it was. And when I got it, I was kind of disappointed in the color. Like it was okay. It's just not the color I was expecting. Um, but it's just some of the stock plastics here. That's the fenders. I thought about actually putting those back on. I think it would kind of look cool with the fenders under there. But I'd have to paint those. Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan. It was kind of like a generic looking gray, kind of like a blah gray. And I get into military, but eh. Trusting the turnout is a beast 100%. We do things that no one could expect. $270 is a great price for the turnout. For what it sure is. It's nuts, dude. And it goes down on sale. I think recently it was on sale, Direct RC. Oh, what was it? I think it was like 250 or something. I can't remember. But you can get it pretty cheap, honestly, if you wait for a sale from Direct RC and whatnot. And also, if you haven't ordered from Direct RC, you go on their website and sign up for their email thing. They'll give you, I think, like $10 off or something, or $20 off. I'm not sure. So when I got my Arctos, it was on sale, and then I got the $20 off, and I got it wicked. I got it for like 120 bucks or something. I got it wicked cheap for the Arctos. 8-wheel steer. Yeah, it's 8-wheel steer. This is gonna get knocked over like little Coke bottles. Where am I gonna put that? The problem is I know I'm gonna hit this, and it's gonna go everywhere in yard sale. Yeah, 8-wheel steer on it. It comes stock that way too. I put in upgraded servos. Well, upgraded. They're a little better. Um, yeah, I did like brass fronts, aluminum backs, the shafts, everything. But it's wicked fun. If you go and watch, like stock, it did awesome stuff. It did ridiculous stuff stock, let alone with different tires and everything else in the brass. Some of my FMS Land Rovers have heat screws to get into the tire, so I'm not doing that every time. The FMS Land Rovers have 8 screws. Which Land Rover are you talking about? The F624M? Oh, I know. I'm dumb. I'm back. Let's go back to the insert. I forgot about that. I forgot we were talking about inserts for a second there. I get it. Yeah, no, that sucks to take them apart just to clean them off every time. Yep. I don't even worry about that. You put in 3D printed inserts, you put in silicones, you get them wet, so if you take it and like put it in the air, you just gun it, it flings the water out the holes because you vent the tires in at least 2 spots. Bigger tires I'll do like 4. And it just flings the water out of them. So you don't have to worry about the water in there. And plus they'll dry up after a while anyways. Also comes with a winch. Yeah, it has a winch here usually. No, this one's in the back. That Arctos is on the back here. The Terranaut one comes out the back hole here. Um, and it's 2-speed. Yeah. 270s. Yeah, it's the US price. I don't know what it is in other. I only know Freedom dollars. Yeah, I think it's Soviet-ish too. Soviet. I was trying to. On ChatGPT, I actually searched it. I said, "What does this look like?" And it showed me a couple ones that were close, but nothing exact. I have to look into that if I get my Phoenix kit. It's an awesome truck. I mean, look at the size of it though. I mean, it's a 1/18th, but it's 4 axles, so it's almost the length of like a 1/10th truck. So you can still do a lot of stuff. I have trailed a little bit with it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I really don't like trailing smaller trucks, but I uh, I have trailed a little bit with it with like my son and stuff because he'll take his Arctos. Definitely looks military. Like yeah, it definitely looks. It's definitely military-ish. Like it'd be a cargo transport though, because there's not a back door. So to me, it'd be like you know two or three people in the front, kind of like the Mog. Unimog's have 3 seats in the front. So maybe something. I can't remember. This has an interior, but yeah, just 2 seats in it. Ugh. And then it would be just for transport stuff slash maybe like I think there was like a generator like that. Maybe that's what that stock thing was there, a generator box. Maybe you guys can figure it out. To me, it looked like maybe it was like a sonar cover. I never actually said what it is. So this is usually where that black box is. And to me, these look like they could be like sonar things, like like the covers for it. I have no idea. It just says warning. Uh, warning compressed gas. I never noticed it said that. So I'm not sure. I don't really know the military stuff that well, so I'm not sure. Yeah, this is part of the So this is where the winch was here, if I remember correctly, and then the cable ran to a little thing there, side battery box, fuel canisters that were on the side. And then what's funny is on the this goes here to cover the winch servo because the winch was here and the servo ran it. If you look on my Maker World for the Arctos, I built something like this. It's like a toolbox thing that covers it. And it's one of my most downloaded things on Maker World. And then all of a sudden it was on here. I thought that was cool. So I don't know if I got inspiration from that or not, but I never said anything. Not that I care. But it was just cool to see that because I was like, why would they not cover up this servo? Like, everything looks so good, and then there's like this. Everything's cool looking, and there's like this servo just chilling on a box. I think the Terranaut would look really cool with the rear fenders and the rear bed on. Craig, can you install one side so I can determine if I like it? I can't install it, but I can put it up against it because I don't have all the bolts, and also the bed gets in the way. So I think it would look kind of cool. I think it goes about approximately there, but the bed gets in the way for like the bed rails. But I think it would look cool here. The problem is I would hang up on this all the time in the back, so you got to watch out for that. I know some people will cut and trim that back section off. It's not clear coated. You know what it is? It's matte clear coat. So I use Glidden Max Flex on a lot of my stuff, and I think it's a satin black with a matte clear coat. Hey, what's up, CK4? Oh, it's so this is Chaz CK4RC, not Craig CK4RC, CKRC. We're doing pretty good so far, CK. I was working on a winch on the 1/10 Land Rover, and I kind of got sidetracked talking about everything else. Uh, Wrenching on some projects, so that always feels good. Yeah, it's just fun to wrench, man. Like, I got a 1.9, 1.27, 1.3 hex driver, one of each size. Yeah, I use 0.05 inch, which outworks on all of the M1.4 hardware. I know a lot of people try to do 1.3 and 1.27, but for me it's either too big or it's too small. It never works right. So I just my 0.05 works every time, and I don't have an issue right here. Actually, I don't remember why I had that one out. Oh, it was for the 2mm hex on this thing. Yeah, but anyways, I got that fit in there at least. We kind of got sidetracked, but yeah, it fits in there. So I'm gonna try to make something work with that. I think. Yeah. I got this when I bought the Rock Band because I bought it at the launch. They gave you the hat for free, so I kind of just have it sitting there. So I'm gonna put this to the side for now. I think I'm gonna work on this later. I kind of want to figure out how to see if I can move it over a little. I don't think I can because there's just no room on that side. But yeah, I got it pretty much all set, good to go. Made a little mount for some sand ladders, high lift, and the jerry can. Put this to the side. Nope, I got wires in the way now. There we go. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I don't remember. I don't think I did this on a Workbench Wednesday, but I made a little trailer. It's like one of the road signs, and it's on Maker World. Oh, it's got little pieces you put in. You can make whatever you want on there. Wicked pain in the butt to do because they're very tight and they are horrible to get back out. So if you write something on there, leave it. Unless you really, really, really want to change it. It's a wicked pain in the butt. Then there's a second bin too, so you can do more. But I think there's like 100 of them that I printed out, and they seem to work pretty well for writing stuff. And then I got annoyed and didn't write anything again. Yeah, you can use it as a trailer. You can put like a hitch on here, but I don't know what hitch that is because it's. That's right, I forgot. This is originally 1/20th scale. But someone else, there was a print profile to size it up to 1/10, and I printed that one. So I actually had to print it in two pieces. Print right here, I chopped it. So this was one section, this was one section. But then I realized afterwards, I think I could have not had to do that, possibly. And I got to look at it again. I shouldn't have, I don't, yeah, I don't know. See, it looks all. Wrenching is fun, but it can be annoying. It can be annoying especially when you're doing all kinds of little bead locks and everything. That can be a pain. Ollie+ helical gears are the most annoying gears I've ever installed. The graphic for the single speed needs to flip 2 gears per shaft. Yeah, I think that they had the diagram wrong. I think if I remember correctly. I don't. I didn't even look. I didn't know they had the diagram, and I was keeping it 2-speed. So I kind of just matched things up, and I did it, and somehow did it first try. I don't know how, but it worked out. Yeah, imagine putting. Okay, so I wasn't the only one that thought about a light bright when I saw this, huh? That would be funny to make it light up. I just, I could do. I'd have to figure out how to block the back though, because I could make these things clear, like clear pixels, but then all the holes would still be there. So I guess like maybe if I did it the other way around, made these solid black and left the open ones a light. That could work, huh? Scale City, yeah, you do. Chaz, you don't have one? I'm surprised. I think we talked about this before though. 3D printer is hold on. There's another thing. I forgot about this too. I went on a printing frenzy with stuff. I think SPG printed this too. That's where I got the idea. I didn't even know that this was a thing. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. This is I resized this up to 10th scale or so too because this was originally like 12th scale I think or something or 8th 24th scale or something. Isn't it convenient how I got a 3D printer at the same time as my first RC car? Very convenient, very helpful too. I have 3D print parts and everything. Everything has. I don't think there's one truck that I have that doesn't have a 3D printed part in it. I can't think of anything. Some of my kids' trucks, because they're more stock, the gears wouldn't mesh when I installed it according to the graphic. Yeah, I think you were the one that said you had to switch a couple of them, like you were just talking about. I think it was a couple backwards for you. Just got a 24 scale. There's so many bodies I want to. Yeah, there's a ton of bodies. Like, I mean, this is the 30th scale, yeah, 630, but it's like a Forerunner style body on 24F's website. It came out. I like the style of that. 3D printer proceeds to show custom sign. It's well. This is you can change the letters. Hold on. It holds all the letters in there. So I printed out like 6 or 7 alphabets, and then numbers and symbols like at signs, colons, dashes, and then a couple extra of these because they kind of just pop in just in case they fall out. Oh, there we go. I don't. I know you can like glue these in, but I wanted to be able to keep it in a bag so if this explodes and falls, it doesn't go everywhere. So I kept them so you can put them on and off. Yeah. Okay. So you did have to switch 2 gears. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I just happened to be putting them in as I took them off, and it worked out when I did it. I've never stopped printing. I'm printing all the time. My wife's like, why are you printing so much stuff? Sorry, text message. Uh, but yeah, I print all the time. It's printing. Like I have like this big magnet holder thing that I printed. It's actually on like a bearing that can twist and has different size magnets in it because I use them all, for bodies and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I got to glue those in. They're Rock Van body mounts that people ordered. Oh, hold on. Wife texted again. Ugh, kids, man, they won't stop arguing. It's bedtime. It's past bedtime, but they don't want to stop. They want to argue. There we go. But yeah, I keep it in here because if I drop this thing, it's going to be a yard sale everywhere. It'll be a mess. So yeah, keep that in there. But yeah, I 3D print. I mean, as you guys know, the Mog is fully 3D printed. You know, um, That thing's great. Saw that on SVG. That's where I saw it. Matt posted it, talked about it, and I was like, where did he get that? So I found the link and printed it. And that's the same guy that printed has that sign has this. So it's the same thing. Convenient enough, it has the number 69 in the bottom right corner of the sign. I know, right? Very convenient. Any 3D printers you guys recommend for a newbie? Honestly, I had an Anycubic Mega. It was like an Ender 3 type of clone thing, and it was okay, but I was always tinkering with it. And then I built a 3D printer and a Core XY that was bigger. Um, it's like a 320 millimeter square cube. Um, and it was great, but again, it was more of a hobby. And so I ended up saying F that, and I ended up getting a Bamboo P1S, and then I got a second one last year, and it's been great. I just literally print stuff, and it goes. I don't have to mess with it. It's not a second hobby, or fourth, or fifth, or sixth hobby. It's just there. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it'll never say 6.7. Scale City, just like that 6.7 thing's ridiculous. An advantage of having RC cars, how you can drink it. I mean, yeah, the drinking in public thing might be questionable some places you go, but you never know. Hey, Mount Olympus, what's up, buddy? Yeah, 10K. I didn't even talk about that. Guys, we hit 10K yesterday. Isn't that crazy? I never thought that you guys would even come close to getting me, everyone subscribing and watching and everything. That's nuts, man. Like, it's overwhelming, honestly. It's nuts. Like, it went that far. I don't even know what to say. It's June, like, 9th, I think it is, I started the channel, something like that. And, yeah, it's 10K in, like, 9 months. It's crazy. Yeah, worst joke ever. I don't understand. It's not even a joke, I guess. It's just a thing to make people annoyed from what I hear. Uh, 5-year-old son keeps saying it. I'm like, stop. I don't know what it even means. He's like 6. Yeah, same thing. Well, my kids now, actually, you know what? My 7 and 3, hold on, I gotta do math. Yeah, 7 and 4-year-old are actually both annoyed by it themselves because I think they see it so much and don't like they're just annoyed all the time too. Average just means average or mid for 6.7. Oh, okay. Did you figure out the Casadio diff? What did I have with the Casadio diff? So I locked the rears in. The middle, no, I locked the rears in. I blew it up, turned up the pinion went, um, but I think that was because of the transmission case. So I reprinted the transmission case completely, put it all back together. I went to run it the other day, and it was working, but it was clicking. Um, so I'm like, what is clicking? I just replaced it, and I didn't think about it, and I should have just done it. There was like a little mark on the first gear that the pinion touches. So when I blew up the pinion, it just made a mark on it. So when I was driving, it would click, 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 and I replaced that one gear, and it was good to go. So as of right now, the Mog is totally fine. I actually drove it the other day with my homemade trailer on it. I put a trailer hitch receiver on the back of it, and it's been good. It drove with the Land Rover, the purple Land Rover, and the on the trailer, and the RC four drive Toyota base camp was on the bed, and it just drove no problem. It sounded good. I mean, it's loud because it's a 3D printed transmission, but it's not bad. And I have 9,091 subscribers to go. Dude, just keep uploading and do whatever you want. I just post what I want. Like I'm not like doing stuff on purpose to like do. I just post what I want to do, and it seems to be like people are interested. Luckily, I mean, if people weren't, then whatever, I guess. But I mean, I didn't want to. I didn't want to like be doing what other people wanted all the time. I don't know if that makes sense. I just want to have fun. Yeah, yeah. I'm lucky enough where I can do stuff when the kids go to bed, and then the weekends and stuff. I get some time, and I just kind of do it in between things. So like I'll record at night, and I'll edit during the day, maybe when the kids are doing other stuff, or if I have like nighttime where I'm not recording, and then like when I go out and do trail stuff is when I can get footage. So it works out pretty good that way. It is kind of difficult to keep the schedule I have. I have Mondays and Fridays I try to post every day, every week, and that is a little rough. So I do as much as I can, which I haven't missed a day, luckily, but I've been really close on missing days. So it's like, so I gotta, yeah. So I'm gonna. I mean, this works, but this is a dual ESC for when I had the tilt bed. I don't need that on there. I'll have to figure out a little ESC for it. And a receiver I can put in here. That one in there. I got so much crap on here. I got to move some stuff. It's just kind of annoying me. Yeah, it was a little awkward there. I had to kind of fill it in, guys. It's not fun. Just kidding. You guys were kind of going crazy, and all of a sudden it was quiet. And I was like, guess I need to actually do something. That's for the winch. I guess I can get this out of the way. Yeah, that was a cool little find. It's actually a 3D printed wheel too. It's just not rubber. It's just PETG, and it's a 2-color print, which so it didn't really come out that great because it only went down like 1 or 2 layers for the orange. I should have went down like an extra layer or 2. Yeah, that's it. Oh, get some footage of that maybe rolling around on the back of one of the trucks. What camera do you use? So usually when I'm filming, where is it? I don't know where it went. I have an S24 that I usually film here. This right here is the GoPro because it's going through OBS in my computer. And I'm thinking about swapping to the GoPro. Scale. I kind of started a story. If you want something to just play with, just run it, not have it as a hobby. Bamboo P1S, P1P if you don't want the enclosure, but I would recommend an enclosure. A1 or A1 Mini is also good. It's cheaper, but it's not enclosed, and it's a bed slinger, so the bed moves back and forth. So it does good, but sometimes if you have tall, skinny prints, it can wobble. P1S, P1P, H2C, all those enclosed printers are Core XY style, where the bed just goes down and the head actually moves around X and Y axis. So if you can do that, they have sales around Christmas, like Black Friday, that are really good. Not many other than that, though. They don't really have a lot of other sales. Yeah, zip ties. I don't even remember why I got these big ones out. Awkward is my middle name. Yeah, I know how you feel, man. Oh yeah. Anyways, so this is the GoPro 12 Hero Black, and it's connected via USB-C to my computer, running OBS. And that's why every so often when I start, like today, I had like little issues because I'm still learning OBS. I've never used it until doing this, so it kind of was a little bit of a learning curve. Get rid of some of this stuff on here. But I usually just use an S24 here, and there's an S23 here above the bench, and that's like the top down ones that I have to like do like the intricate stuff, like if it's transmission or axle work or something like that. What is this? Oh, that goes there. Don't need that. Hey, we got some room here. I'm not gonna do that in front of you guys. That's boring work. I just gotta glue those magnets in. What I did want to do, though, the A1 Mini will still do a 24th scale body. I don't remember the dimensions of an A1 Mini, but Bamboo A1 Mini dimensions. No, bed dimensions. Oh, the build volume is 180 by 180 cubed, so it's 180 cubed. So 180 millimeters. About that, that doesn't seem right. Is that right? I never had a mini, so I guess that might be too small. I'm not sure. It's like, well, you'd be able to put it at an angle because you print most bodies at an angle anyways. But like, you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, this body alone's that's an STX-24 and it's kind of big. It doesn't seem right size-wise. So I don't know. I don't know the A1 Mini that well. So the um, bamboo is 250, yeah, 256 cubed, in every direction. But it's kind of a weird thing because it's not stock 256 cubed. You have to do some adjustments to make it print that whole area. RC lamp. Wait, what? Thinking of getting the RC lamp on a tricycle. What do you? Hold on. I didn't see this one's video on this. So I have to check this out. Well, not now, obviously. Oops, someone used the water. An RC lamb tricycle RC. Tricycle. Are you talking about? Are you guys talking about this thing? That thing right there with the green bucket on the back? Is that what you're talking about? If so, that's a little ridiculous. It is that? Hold on. Is the audio up? Yeah. Oh, what? Why is the Bluetooth up? Let's see. Is this Discipline's video? Not that I'm going to watch it. It is. All right. Yeah, it is that one. That's interesting. That's that's funny. I've never seen that before. Huh. That's I'll have to go check that out. I watch this stuff when I'm looking into um, random things or just comes across stuff at my base camp. I've been doing that, RC4 drive body on. Hey, anyone recognize that guy in there? I bet Chaz. I bet you do. Night, Cody. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, scale. I would A1 or P1S. Honestly, P1S to me, just because I like the enclosure. The A1 not being enclosed kind of sucks. Alice Cooper, sure is, buddy. CK, Chess. Uh, I was just someone used the water again. I think my wife's doing the laundry. Well, not that she's doing the laundry. I don't want to say it that way, but I think she had started the laundry. You might have to ask about the lamb tricycle. I don't have one. I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't see his video, but now I'm curious about it. And I'll have to watch it. Oh, you did one with Chucky Alvario? Uh, but yeah, yeah. So that's Alice Cooper. His hat. It came with like a hat. I just put it in the seat because he was too tall to. I got an Amazon box, boom box in there. Apparently he goes fishing. There's a fishing pole. Some jerry cans and everything. That's my battery box. But yeah, he's in there. He's chopped also at the waist to make him kind of fit. His hands sort of fit on the steering wheel, and it's on the shifter. And I just left his pants on there and hot glued them on. So it looks like he has legs. Might need to ask you. I'll ask about your fan after. All right, later, Cody. Thanks for stopping by. So this is the base camp, and I made these like low profile shock mounts, but the problem is I didn't want to make them too wide and it stick out. But then it's too thin, so it kind of like bends in. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's black on black, but they're kind of curving in. So I designed this little thing I think should fit in between here. And then I'm hoping it's going to hit, it's kind of hitting the rail. I'll have to shave the bottom of it off, I guess. I'm hoping it's going to be, I'm off for the night for those. Thanks for, Chaz, thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Oh, that straightened it out. It's not great though, because it's kind of pushing on the frame a bit, but there we go. Yeah, I definitely need to shave the bottom of that off because it's like lifting up in the back. But I want to do this and straighten those right up. Then I want to put another bolt back here. I'll just have to. The problem is I can't make this any taller because it hits the shock hits the bed. So that's going to be an issue trying to get this to go skinnier. We'll see. I'll have to mess with it. As it is, it's yeah. See, it's like shaving. Yeah, see, like bulged it out there. I'll have to make this whole thing thicker. This is still prototypey. It's only like the second or third one I printed out of it, I think. But at least I know it sort of works. Yeah, it's like so thin, it's like stressing it. But I really need this. I want them to be more solid because they were just flopping a bit. I thought about also putting like a threaded spacer, like you do like an axle spacer. Kind of looks like a metal tube, like of an M3. This is M4, so I can't do it. But I was going to get M3 tubing, stainless steel, thread it, put a brace there. I don't know. We'll see. This is free pretty much because I have filament, so I just did that for now. But yeah, I ended up putting shorter shocks in the back so far. I think these are 85s. I don't remember. Just trying to get the ride height right, and also I put these springs are for the next size up shock, so they're actually too long for it to kind of help it because they have to be laid down. They actually soften the spring a lot. So it's pretty good. The problem is when I put the truck on, it sits how I want it. Like it's got a little bit of. Oh, and I also did this little for the lights. It's a little magnet thing like that, so you can wire all your lights and then have the connection like that. That was a pain in the butt though, because also the plastic melted doing it. But like the magnet holder. Oh, usually I'm looking at this down, trying to line up the holes. Oh yeah, I totally missed. What I need to do is I need to take the set screws and round them over like so there's no threads on it, so they slide on easier. It keeps leaning that way. Like no matter like it has all the same. It has the same shock, same shock, same springs, same springs. Let's see. Does this? He's not that heavy. I don't get it. It's frustrating because that's like one of the last things I'm trying to figure out. And then I also had to lengthen the cable for the ESC so that it can come up into this box. Like that, and have room to like plug it in and everything. Could the print be off from side to side? The weight? I think it's a weight thing, possibly. I don't know. Well, right now it's sitting all of us. Anyway, it's kind of sitting even now. No, but it's still just kind of. I don't know. I got to take the shocks off and make sure. Maybe I did mess something up. The front seems fine. It just seems like because it wasn't like this until I put these shocks on. I had some different ones on that were too long, and it looked really goofy because it was like I could do this, and this would be down here. There was way too much flex for it. But maybe it's the weight of him. He's not that heavy though, so it's kind of weird. And I'm trying to think if I have another action figure. Oh, I have parts of action figure. Here's China's torso. Here's Alice Cooper's waist. Oh, tack fell down. Got some legs. This is looking very morbid now. Yeah, this will work. I mean, that's almost his body. Maybe. Oh, maybe it is a weight thing. But I mean, I have a couple things there. It just seems like he. Do I sell 3D prints? Yeah, actually. I sell, so I have all my files on MakerWorld, and then some of them I have up on Etsy, but I also have my website, CKRCgarage.com, and I sell um, my prints on there. Like these are here the magnet mounts for the Rock Band, and I got like 4 orders of those I got to send out, and I was off by a little bit, so I printed some extras, so I could send those out on Monday. So yeah, I guess I gotta tune the shocks a little bit for the weight. A little bit softer one on this side, maybe a little bit heavier on that side. It's just weird that the Land Rover doesn't do it, but this is doing it. Maybe because it's smaller and not as heavy. Soft the shock to the other side. It's a good idea, non-player. I didn't think about that. Maybe there's a shock issue. I think that the shock springs are the same, but I'll have to double check them all. It almost seems like it could be a weight issue, so it could be either that one spring is lighter than the other, which I don't think so, because I measured the coil size and the length. Or maybe it's just because the Alice Cooper is just that heavy. I don't know. But it does it. Where's my battery? Look at this. There's a 5200 2S. Just the way this is geared, 2S works great. Fits in there awesome. And then when these are plugged in, these fit a lot better. But whatever. I mean, that kind of helps it, but it's still lean. That's not as bad. It must be a weight issue. I think it's a weight thing. I know the same name on Etsy. So Etsy is CK Graphics. If you go to my videos, actually, I think even this video should have it. I have a link to my Etsy and my website. Well, actually, no, I don't know if I have a link to my website, but on Etsy, you should have a link to my Etsy on there. Just trying to double check here. I want to make sure I'm not a liar. But I'll put it in the chat though. Boy, let's see. I know I'm a liar on everything. I don't even have my Etsy on here. What? I got my MakerWorld. Oh, you know what? If it's ckgraphics.com .us, it'll bring you right to my Etsy. I did have a different website through a different host, and they actually it was Go Imagine, and they actually shut down. Well, they're shutting down like this month, so I just swapped everything back over to Etsy. Then I also have CKRC Garage, and that has my prints. Oh, what? It didn't actually. I don't know why it didn't. Oh, probably because of the HTTP. Oh, it did. It did link. Okay. No. Did that work? Yeah. Okay, that link worked. I don't know why the other one didn't work, but it's like it didn't. Oh, there we go. Now it didn't add the HTTPS part. All right, now yeah. So that one has links to all my socials. I got TikTok, which I use off and on because it's kind of aggravating. You have to post so much on that; it's just so much work. Um, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. And then it has my parts on there that I have, and then it has merch, and then it shows like a lot of like my last posted videos and stuff on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. Where was I here? Yeah, there we go. And I think those are pretty much all the. Then there's my Maker World, which has a bunch. If you have a 3D printer, which I know you don't yet, when you do eventually, favorite that, and you can get all like I don't mind. I just make the files I make for myself, and then I give them out there so people can use them. And then I have them on Maker World, and people download them, and I get like the likes and all that stuff, and it gives me points, and I get filament through that, like because I can change the points into like coupons and stuff. So that's why I don't mind putting it out for free, so people can print the stuff and not have to buy it. And then the reason I even sell them is because I know people don't have printers, so they can get it. Like I want them to be able to get the parts because not everyone has a printer. It's just easier. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so I want to put that in there. That seems to work. I think this might be a weight issue like we're talking about now. Yeah, that's staying. That seems crooked. Oh, that's okay. That's clicking in. Found you from the YK4. Did I ever think about something to put a bumper on it? Yeah, I've been thinking about putting a different bumper on it, honestly. Hold on, let me grab that. The problem is I finally was able to get it out because now that we have the snow, it was melting. So I was finally able to drive this stuff. I actually broke it. It fell really hard and it broke the panhard mount, so I have to re-engineer that a little bit. I need to make it a little stronger. But this bumper, especially these, catch on everything. I know I got little tires on it, but dang, I was surprised how much it caught on everything. Like especially these hooks. So I want to either make a mount like a bumper that's smaller, or buy something that's smaller, from Enduro or LCX or something. I'm not sure yet. But I like the bumper how it looked though, so that's what kind of annoyed me. I might just trim these off first because at least this is kind of rounded. So if I hit stuff, it's gonna kind of. But this right here stops me dead every time. These little hooks here, and I don't need them. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna chop them off real quick. Oh yeah, just bend them down. Yeah, then I'll just take the Dremel to those later on. Yeah, I'll just take the Dremel and smooth those over. And I'll try that and see how it goes. But I'm thinking about making a mount. The thing is though, it already has mounts for it, and I think I don't know what mounts are square. Um, some mounts are square. I don't remember what, maybe TRX 4. I'm not sure. I don't have a TRX 4. And maybe that'll slide into there. I'm not sure. Oh, rear. Yeah, the body does hit. I have been wanting to make one of those. That's one of the things on my to-do list because I don't want to. I know some people have been like chopping it and bobbing the bed, but I want to keep it. So I was thinking about making a bumper comes off of the hinge pins because this is the hinge pin I think for the YK4107 because that has a hinged body. I was thinking about making it come off of those and like fit directly on this round part coming out and then going to here. But I'm thinking about chopping this like this little V here. I'm thinking about chopping it right below the reverse light and making a bumper that's just smooth across. I'm not sure yet. And I want to take these lights off, drill a hole, and put a tail light in there and a reverse light. I don't know, but I think just trimming it right below the reverse light, making that flat, and the bumper would be good. Yeah, I'll check my Avera. Actually, so yeah, that's the 41011. The Avera, the Basecamp. I am not too worried about the links. I mean, they might be a little off, honestly, because I had these are Mias links here to make the wheelbase right, and these are the stock ones. But this is eventually going to get leaf sprung. So I have a leaf spring kit. I started putting, I have some of them together. The problem is these axles don't do well with leaf springs. Oh boy, because they have that big. I mean, you can, but it has this big truss here, and it looks awkward. I actually started making an adapter that puts the leaf spring on top. I mean, you could do spring under too, but it'd be lowered a little more than I wanted. But to put it on top, but the problem is it was this weird, awkward looking block, and I said, forget it. I stopped it. I stopped doing it. So right now it's linked, but it's going to be leafed. I just haven't gotten that far yet. And that's actually why I have these axles. These are going to go under it eventually, hopefully soon, because these are actually made for leaf springs. So, but those just came in. That'll be eventually. If you make one you want to sell apart, I might be interested. Okay, yeah, yeah. I got a bunch of stuff going on this month. Well, not that there's a lot of this month left, but I think in April I'll probably be able to get to doing that because this at least is running. I got to figure out the panhard thing. You know what sucks is that panhard mount that's over here that broke off. I designed it. I saved the 3MF file, printed it. I apparently never saved my Fusion file, so I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea. I got to see if maybe it didn't save on the cloud and maybe it saved like on my computer somewhere. I can't. I gotta remake the whole thing because as of right now I can't find the file. So I gotta remake the whole panel mount, which is I guess fine because it broke. It broke on its first really good fall, and I now that I see it broken, I see why it broke. It's wicked thin in that area. But yeah, I gotta do that. But once I get that figured out, probably in April, I'll probably work on that. I also need to work on the springs on this. I need to make them stronger because it just sits flat out all the time, which is fine for crawling, but trailing, this thing just bounces everywhere I go when I'm driving around right now. It just kind of looks goofy. So I need to put I think these are the softest springs. I need to put the thicker diamond because these are the fake Chavtex that I put in everything. It comes with the stronger, thicker spring. I thought I had one there, but I don't. I'm going to throw those in there and try it, see if it works well. Just added a good amount of weight on the back, but it still climbed really well for all that weight put on there. I was very surprised. Hold on one second, I just got a message. Oop. There we go. But it climbed really well, even for these tires that are very all-terrainy and very rounded. I was happy with it. How's that crawler working out? Yeah, this is from the build-off, which now that we have no snow, I could finally do a video and post it on the Crawler Canyon Discord, some videos of it. These have Revolt 3D printed inserts in them, like always. Um, links were changed. I have a video on this if you're curious about it, but I did a good amount of stuff. I posted this rack on Maker World. The panhard mounts on Maker World. The laydown servo mounts on Maker World. Thought there was something else. I don't remember. But I need to post this tonneau cover. I keep forgetting. This just covers up the two holes there, and this bed's only this thin, anyways. Like it's only this deep, so there's no point for the bed really. But this fills it in, so it looks like a tonneau. I figured. Oh, and then I did magnet mounts on it. Oh, this goes over here. There we go. But yeah, it's been fun so far. I've only got it out a couple times. These transmissions, this is in the base camp. I've had 4 different transmissions in it. Just trying to figure out a size because it has to be low profile. The LCXU doesn't fit, so that's still in a bag. I'm going to put it together, put it in a different truck. I put in something like this one, but it was a little too tall. It's a little too tall for it, so I wanted to get. Oh no, that's not what it was. It had 0.8 mod in it, so it was wicked loud. See you later, non-player. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I could swap. I didn't even notice that post you had. Maybe swap the fuel. I guess I could swap the fuel canisters to the other side, and if I need to, I could add weight into them, like shove some brass up inside of them. That's a good idea. I'll have to look into that. Maybe it'll offset the weight. Maybe I'll take him back out, weigh him, see how much it is, or I'll just swap it and try it. But anyways, so I had a different transmission that was 0.8 mod, but it had a lot of play in it. So I bought this Enduro one that's 0.8 mod, just because it's small, wicked loud. I couldn't believe how loud it was. I bought this transmission, but it's too wide this way, and it hits the third link mount in the front. It's going to go leaf soon, but for right now, I need it to actually be drivable, so that wasn't going to work. And now I have a knockoff OD3, and it works perfect. It's like low, it's skinny, it's off to the side, it fits perfectly. Spring issue is how my Atlas is right now, just bottomed out. Yeah, and I don't mind it on my crawlers, like my Helamon kind of thing. Like, I like a little bit, but and then like my Mantis is kind of all the way, drooped out or whatever you call it. But on a trail truck, I really don't want it to be like that. So I need to figure out some springing on that eventually. And yeah, also do some leaf springs. Oh yeah, perfect fit. There's like a little kit. Oh, that's what I wanted to do too. I gotta put some rock lights on the Toyota. Oh, I just realized it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I think I might actually head. I was gonna do I was going to do a little bit later today, but I kind of have to get up early tomorrow and work on that expedition. I got stuff I got to figure out on that. So I might actually, I'm going to do like another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll probably head off. Yeah, just keep going on that. All right, messages. Always coming out. Yeah. So, anyways, while we're here still, I guess I'll figure out a little bit where I'm going to put these. They changed the wiring on these. It used to be like a, okay. It used to be like a way harder material. Now it's the silicone wire. It's so much nicer. This is the Injora rock lights. They have a wicked weird smell. Oh my god, it's not great. It's like the silicone itself, I think. Yeah, it doesn't smell good. I don't know why I went back for a second sniff. But it's not great. Let's see here. I should have made magnet mounts for this, but I was trying to do my attached. Oh yeah, the battery. Let me put it in there to show you guys. There we go. See you later, Alvario. Yeah, shoot me a message whenever you want to get those rock sliders done. We'll get some measurements done. I don't remember if you gave me any yet or not, but we'll get some measurements done and figure it out. No problem doing that. And you're pretty close to me, so you can get them pretty quick. Well, as long as I'm not busy. Nah, yeah. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. I kind of want the Atlas. I know. I think it gets back and forth reviews, but I love it's the 6x6. I should probably make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. The FMS Atlas you're talking about, right? Yeah, the 6x6. Oh wait a minute. There's a 4x4. That's 1/10. The 6x6 is the 18th scale. So which one do you have? Do you have the 18th or 10th scale? Ooh, something like that. Nice and high. Oh wait a minute, the tire gonna hit? No, that is close. But if I flip it around, oh that's right, I can't do it on the other side though. Maybe on the bumper mount? Maybe I'll do it on the bumper mount. I like to kind of do it a little wider though. That's kind of annoying. Oh wait a minute, does it? I can put it inside. I can put it inside there because I don't have the other parts of this. And on the back, I'll probably just put this on the bumper mount here. And with little tires and it being pretty open, it'll cover a good amount of it. Because up here, I don't know, up here I might do it too. What I do a lot of times is I'll go in the turn all the lights off and kind of place them up there, light them up with a receiver, see where they're going to shine. Really just want to get at least the light here and here. In the middle is nice too, but 1/10 that was 4x4. Okay, yeah. I totally forgot that there was a 4x4 and a 6x6. Oh, dirt everywhere. Hey, how's it going, Chainsaw? Not going to be on much longer. I'm probably going to be off in like another like 10 minutes or something. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. But yeah, I was looking at that before. I just haven't picked one up. I just remember seeing it and everything. And I think it was when I was looking up when I got my LC80. I think I was checking it out. Uh, oh boy, yeah. Do I really want to start putting these on yet? I feel like if I start, I'm gonna want to finish. And I really should get up in the morning and get that stuff done. But I'm thinking if I put this here, the same on the other side, I'll have plenty of room. Putting it there. Yeah, I put actually 2 sets of these on the Mog. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not, but she's lit up pretty good. 8 of these lights all over it. I'm thinking there, but then I have to put a little spacer in there because it has this. I think I have to put like a, yeah, I'd probably put like a washer. It's gonna be, oh, you know what? Maybe I don't. Because it has, Oh, I can't even do it. Oh, no, I can't do that. It's not going to fit. It doesn't go deep enough. Dang. Well, there goes that idea. Oh, and it's stuck now. Change the shocks, made some mounts, wheels, tires, and it gets the job done well for the price of it. Yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good, especially when I think that one has just a cage bed, I think, right? It's pretty lightweight. Oh, it has a spare tire on the back. So that looks cool, but I'm sure it doesn't help with the weight. But the cage area, nice and light. Well, it might not be, though, because that's plastic. Still doesn't do too bad, I'm sure. Especially when you can get some, I'm sure you can clear some good sized tires, like 475s, no problem on that. So these little 393s, 398s, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this now because I gotta. No, it's not gonna go where I was thinking right there. Not gonna work out. Technically, but if I get this thing leaf sprung like, I can get rid of this panhard mount. Yeah, panhard mount. That's all that's there for. I gotta get working on that, I guess. I'm not sure when though. I don't really want to open up a can of worms, kind of thing, Go down that route. The axles should be good. So I wanted to match up these axles. Yeah, width-wise, these should be good. They're actually same width, I think. Yeah, they seem about the same width. Just hoping they weren't too much different. Oh. There. I really need to make these. Really need to make these pointed or something. Make this easier to go on. There we go. I can't wait to get this thing out more. I got out with it once a little bit just to kind of test it out. It did really good for these little tires. I was surprised. Oh man, what do we got here? I think that's about it for what I was looking at least today. I got my trailer all set. And I took that back out of the garage. I had foam inserts in the tires on the trailer, but they were bagging out so bad, even with like overstuffed inserts, like the inserts were bigger than the tire, that it was creating tons of resistance when it was rolling. So I took, I think it was actually the insert for no, not this. This is a 155. I think I took the insert for my tires on the YK41011, and I printed them in 95A instead of the 87 outer, like I usually do, and it stuffed those tires really good. So now they don't bag like at all. They literally don't bag, honestly, because they're just solid. Oh, I hit the ceiling here. They're pretty much just solid. I gotta figure out some kind of mounts on here instead of this. Put some D-rings on or something. This is just to not have my truck fly off. They said 475 Deepwoods found a set at a local hobby store collecting dust. Yeah, Deepwoods they haven't been made in a while, I think. I mean, I have the what are they called? I have the Louise Champs or whatever. Yeah, the Louise Champs version of them, and they do awesome. I don't have any Deepwoods one though. Yeah, I don't have the only dirt track tires I have are Showdowns, and I haven't actually used them yet. Got them from Mr. C at Crawler Canyon. Oh, they had some really bad mold back then, huh? Look at that, click that right down the center. What is going on? The inside's not like that. Huh, must have been the mold halves weren't great. They look almost brand new too. I just don't have anything I want to put them on yet. I'm just not really sure what to use them with, kind of thing. But yeah, finding a set of Deepwoods collecting dust is like a new old stock kind of thing. Not bad. But yeah, I got these on here. They're Bounty Hunter tires, which I kind of don't want on here. I want to try them on a truck, but I don't have any other tires this size that'll fit in here. So these are what I got. But eventually I'll get another set of Bounty Hunters, try them out on an actual truck. There we go. I don't know how many times I've knocked that trailer over because I don't want to sit it on flat like a skateboard and then fall on it. So I have it leaning up on something that falls over. What was the other thing? Oh, I forgot about this. I don't know if anyone followed it or not, but this is the SCX10 Pro that I was originally trying to put the base camp Toyota body on. I chopped off the frame rails. I ended up getting a pair of the cheap Amazon rails to throw on it to swap out, so I can actually use it. Because right now it's kind of meh. Yeah, I got the stock shocks zip tied to it so I don't lose them. I had thrown these ones on to make it fit for the Toyota truck, but yeah, I'm going to put this back on. Use the stocks. I know that these leak, but I figured I'd try them out. I know people aren't a fan of the transmission. Again, never had one. Just want to try it out how it is and see how it goes. And if I don't like it, I have a FMM to put in there, a different one, eventually. But that'll be probably sometime in April. I don't know. I'm just trying to finish some other stuff up. Put this truck back away in its home. That's the lamp my wife turned her over. The showdowns, they're just very wide. Like they're just a wide tire. I don't know if it, what do we got here? 2 inches in the freedom units, about 50 millimeters in metric, and I think they're 120s, so 4.75s. But trying to think of, so this is a Tusk, well, a Fusk. This is a Fusk. They're a little bit wider, about the same height. So just to give an idea. So those got revolt inserts in them. Yeah, I don't know. These look like they're going to be very grippy on certain. There's so much void. I think it's just going to be random where they're going to be really good at. But I don't know. We'll see. I've never. The foams in them are really nice though. There you go. Don't fall. Don't fall. But yeah, these I got like 8 of these because I put them on my 6x6 originally back in the day. Now I got a bunch of them. Seen the deal that had on the Pro the other day that had already ordered the Vanquish Phoenix. Yeah, I got my Pro like last year. The kit didn't actually build it until like January because of the trying to put that Toyota together. And I think it was a better deal then, but it randomly goes down to like a crazy good deal. And then I think someone said they were discontinuing it. I haven't really looked it up. Let's see, what did I get my Pro for? Pro. I think I got it on Amazon. Someone posted on the Crawler Canyon Discord that it was like on sale and I ended up grabbing it. Pro. Of course, when you look up something, it just shows everything that could be a Pro because you can put wheels as Pros and servo horns and everything else. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Trying to see if I can find it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It takes forever. But I'm pretty sure the deal back then was actually better than now. Not that the deal now is good, is bad, but come on, you can load. It takes so long to load the. No, it's not showing up. I don't remember where I bought it then. Maybe it was local because I got the Pro, the base camp, right around the same time. I got it on 4th of July. All right. Well, it's 10:15, guys. I'm gonna head off. Hey, great having you guys here. Glad talking. Glad talking. Good talking to you guys. I am not going to be live next Saturday at the normal time, but keep your notifications on next week. If you don't have notifications on for the channel, turn them on. There might be some cool stuff happening next week, possibly / weekend to go live at, as long as I have good service. So just turn notifications on if you can, because it's going to be pretty cool if it works how I want it to. And I'm just going to keep it at that because I don't even know. And watch for the video dropping this Friday. That'll give you a little bit more insight on it. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, thanks for joining me. 10,000 guys, it's crazy. I never thought we'd see that number, but we do. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night.